Happy New Year, everybody. This is Sally, and today is Monday for Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. So here I am getting down to the question. I hope you all had a lovely holiday and a great Happy New Year. There's a lot ahead of us in the new year, and I hope that I'll be able to be here to help keep you motivated, along with all the other ladies and gentlemen who do the things we do here on Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. And we appreciate your time and joining us, and we hope that we have something to offer always. So here is the question of the day. It's a goodie. The question: how do you deal with comments from friends, family, coworkers, or everyday people in your life? The comments are the following. Some of you have gone along, probably lost 50 pounds or so already hearing these comments. You look too thin. You eat like a bird. Eat something. You are too thin. You might need to get some filler in your face. You should stop exercising. You're going to waste away. I don't think anybody said that to me. You need to gain 10 pounds. Are you done losing weight? I've heard that. I am worried for you now, so stop losing weight and start eating now. You do not look healthy. You're aging. You're small enough. When are you going to stop this? You do not look good. Can you please eat? Well, that's quite a list. And the question for us is, how do you deal with this? And what advice might you give someone that is constantly hearing the above type of comments? Well, let me tell you, being in maintenance for about 2 years now, or a goal for 2 years, and in maintenance for almost that long, it seems like, what I am is normative now for people. I don't get any of those big comments anymore because people are used to seeing me this way. You know how it takes us a while to adjust to the changes we see in the mirror? I think it takes the same kind of time frame for the people that are in our lives that we encounter, people that love us, or people that used to love us. It takes people a while, and everybody's got their own baggage. So, first, let me say, whatever anybody says to you about how you look and being too thin, or that you're not eating enough, or you're exercising too much, it all infers there's something wrong with you from their perspective. So let me say this: what people say to you as or about you, which is basically what they're saying to your face, and I'm sure they say it plenty behind your back too. If they say it, finally say it to your face, they've been saying it behind your back for a long, long time. It says more about that person than it does about your reality. Okay? Can you look at that person and question what is their motivation? If they are a true, true friend and they have your best interest at heart, they might say it in a little different way. They might approach it in a more gentle tact. They might actually preface it by saying, you know how much I love you and I want to make sure you're okay, and yes, you look wonderful, but I'm worried, you're getting too thin. What do surely they would be wanting to know what you're eating and not eating, etc., etc. Those people are worth you spending some time and bringing them along on your journey in a way that is going to bring them some comfort and ease of mind. That might be your parents, your best friends. Now, there will be people who just flap their gums and want to hear themselves speak and are really insecure at the changes that they see in you because it reflects that they aren't making those healthy changes in their own life, and they don't do well with that. It makes them feel bad. It makes them feel guilty. It makes them feel like they don't belong in your life anymore. And so they say things from a mixed perspective, out of their own pain and insecurity. Have compassion for them, but hold your ground. Say, I really hear that you're concerned for my well-being, and I really appreciate that, but I want to assure you that I make healthier choices every day about what I put in my body than I ever did before. And this is my journey, and it's okay for me. I don't love you any less or any differently because you're not on my journey, the same journey I'm on. You can say people just want to be reassured. Some people just snarky, think they have the right to have an opinion about everybody and everything, and it's their God-given right as emperor or empress of the universe to say whatever they want to, whoever they want to say it to. Those kind of people you want to smack upside the head. Those people you need a good quick retort for. I don't have a good quick retort for people like that. I just used to crumble away and crawl somewhere. But I'm sure Wendy had some awesome things on her Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works Facebook page about a week or so ago where people were discussing this topic, and they were some good zingers, let me tell you. Um, but for me, I think it's important for you to, all right, what tiny, tiny, tiny percentage of us that are on this journey that have lost the weight? Now, granted, if you're 50 pounds down or 100 pound down and you have another 100 pounds to go or another 50 pounds to go and people are telling you you're too skinny, then you need to just do that. You need to hear it and respond in love, but don't let that influence you. You're not close to where you want to be for your best optimum health, I don't believe, at that point. But if you're down to goal, or maybe 10 or 20 pounds below what you should really be in your healthy zone, then you should consider their input by looking at the black and white figures of, well, you know what? This chart says I am 15 pounds underweight. Maybe I should think about, do I have an issue here? But what percentage of us is that going to be? The tiniest percent. I can't even give you a percentage. Um, Most of the things that are on this page are going to be people that have their own stuff, that are worried about being pushed out of your life, not fitting in your life. You can't go out and hang out with them, do lunch anymore. You'd rather take a walk with them, and they'd rather go to the bar and drink a pitcher. Um, you're going to lose people in your life. Your relationships are going to change. The people in your life are going to change. It's okay. They won't all change. I have people now that, well, I've met people that didn't know me at all before when I was heavy, and when it comes up that I had gastric bypass and I used to be 120 pounds heavier, I've had people literally say to me, I would never have known you were overweight. I would have never known you weren't always like this. That helps tremendously, and that is out there for you too. It is out there for you. And the comments about you're too thin, you might need to get some filler in your face and you're aging. Well, honey, when you're in your 50s, you're going to be aging anyway. And most of the people that watch this channel are not in their 50s. But you know what? When I went even for the plastic surgery that I did have in Mexico, the first thing the lady I met that I used to talk on the phone with for all the arrangements said to me was, I I think maybe they should inject some fat into your face. I'm thinking, she said, if they can find any. And I was like, oh, well, that did not make me feel very good. And they were going to inject stuff in my butt too. I don't know that they found anything. I mean, I got a couple little marks there. It looks like they tried to inject something, but I sure don't see anything back there. So, and I would not say I was emaciatedly thin looking or spindly. Spindly. There were seasons in my losing of the weight that I felt like I looked spindly and emaciated and bony. I don't feel that way anymore. It takes adjustment here and here for us. It's going to take adjustment for other people. So don't let negatrons pull you down. I looked up a quote that came to me when I was doing this little piece, and it's living well is the best revenge. Living well is the best revenge for all those people that want to keep you in their fats and your fat suit along with them, in their inactivity uh, lifestyle with them. Remember, living well is the best revenge. For all those boys that wouldn't date you before, living well is the best revenge. For all the snotty girls who wouldn't include you in their cliques in high school, living well is the best revenge. Um, and just generally, living well is the best revenge. If you need to have revenge, I just like the living well part myself. This same gentleman who said that quote, his name was George Herbert. And when I looked him up, because I looked up the quote, I knew the quote and I want to see where kind of its basis. He was a clergyman and a metaphysicist in the 1600s. He died in like 1633. One of his other quotes is, the best mirror is an old friend. The best mirror is an old friend. Now, you might think that's not true because these are a lot of old friends saying these things to you. And they're holding up a mirror that they see. I think a true friend holds up a mirror always with your best interest at heart and says, are you okay? I'm a little concerned. And honestly, that's the kind of friend you want to have. Someone who will question you if you're getting out of bounds on no matter what part of your life you're out of bounds. You're not out of bounds in trying to lose weight and be healthy, but it's an adjustment. So that's when you need to stop and reassure you that that old friend um, just needs a hug and say, I promise you, let me show you what I do every day. Let me show you how I feel alive for the first time in 40 years, how I can do things I never dreamed of doing in my 50s or even in my 40s or even in my 30s or my 20s. Let me show you how far I can walk in an hour or run or swim or go all day and never be tired or wear a size 4 or a size 6, a size 8, a size 10, a size 2, whatever it is. Let me tell you how happy my new journey has made me and that my doctor says my health is right on. And in 20 or 30 years, I won't have the health issues that my peer group that's overweight are probably going to be dealing with. So, yeah, I'm good. Thanks, friend, for your concern. But I'm really good. I'm the best I've ever been. Thanks for caring enough to mention it. I'm sure that was your intention was a good one. Respond with love. Uh, what is it? A kind word turns away wrath. So, but make everybody comfortable, and if there's any truth in what they're saying, listen and judge for yourself. But I'm telling you what, 99.9999% of it is off base. You guys make it a great week. Don't be afraid to be the best person you can be in 2012. I'm going to make myself a few things that I'm going to kind of work towards that I've never done before and challenge myself a little bit. Um, so you guys do the same. See you next week. Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. I am proof. Weight Loss Surgery Works. You be proof too. See you soon. Bye-bye.